Tour's been great, man. We think it's a great package. Everyone's super nice and professional. I think we're all getting along very well. And yeah, it's just been a week, but so far, 7 shows we've done have all been very good, very fun, great crowd, so we couldn't be happier.
It's difficult because we have not toured US much just one time, and it was a really specific moment with that festival we had. So it was not a representation of what was going on here. So there was no expectation, and we were really open because we already know that touring US is way different than touring Europe, and we experienced that. So we're just finding out, as we go. The thing is that we've been around for a long time, and we have I think 9 recordings already, in between full albums and EPs and everything. So we have a lot of music. Somehow we know what people like somehow, because they contact us by social media, or they are really vocal about some songs or some things they expect them to listen. And also we wanted to make some representation of the new songs. But yeah, trying to fit everything in a set list is a little bit complicated. So we have 3 or 4 songs we're trying to rotate and put them and out, and every time we take out one and put the other, then someone in the crowd is like, will you play the one that you took out? But yeah, we're trying to make it first thing first professional, to be in the timing they are giving to us, to not make any problem, and then try to please the fans with as much songs as we can fit on the set. Yeah.
Also, I want to say that for this tour, for the first time, we're rotating set lists. So
yep,
we actually have a bunch of songs we're rotating throughout the set, because after our tour in the US, we were straight to Europe to do Baca and another headliner show. So we want to be prepared to play all the songs we can. So that's also interesting for us, because depending on the day, we feel like playing a song more than the other, and it's pretty fun.
All of them, probably.
Well, even we pronounce it
even we do it wrong. That word is tricky, because it depends on the part of the world you are it depends on the language of the person that's talking with you. But we are used to all of them, so we are happy and nice with all of them.
Yeah. Do you guys correct them or no?
No.
I think we come to accept it. It's just...
No, we don't, because the words is also Greek, and we are not Greek. So we are open. You have the French people Persefone. It's so nice. And here it's
I say Persefone.
Persephone.
Then they say Persefone.
Persephone. I don't know. Yeah, it's
Persefone.
fun. Persephone.
I'm sure you guys hear that one as well.
Oh yeah.
All of them. All of them. So we are in this streak of names. For example, we are trying to avoid English names for the albums as well. So everyone is confused all the time, because we had Metanoia was fun because Metatonia or whatever, people was fucking that up all the time. And we have Shinken, which is Japanese, and then Athma is Sanskrit. So we will continue that fashion in the future. Usually, nowadays it's different because we've been around for a long time, but it still happens that most of the interviews, half of the time, everything is talking about the country, and we're so proud about that. And in Andorra, people there, the government and people, the authorities, they know about this, so they are so happy about it. We're kind of representing the country everywhere. But some interviews are metal interviews, and they end up being political education, taxes, and historic, facts and things like that. And we are so happy and open to talk about the country as much as people want. But yeah, it's something that happens a lot. Yeah, international definitely, yes. Lately, there are some bands that they are coming up. We're trying to help them to go out, We are just trying to make the road for other bands. There was another one called Nami. Back then, they recorded some stuff, but Bobby and Felipe were in the band, and then when we recorded their playing, then the band disbands because, But it's only 70,000 people in the country, so it's very tricky to find musicians. In fact, Danny is from Madrid. And
I still live in Madrid, actually.
Yeah. So we had to reach out to friends and people, professionals outside the country, because it's not easy to find musicians there to do this stuff.
Well, I think there's actually a bigger scene in America. I'd say I feel like there's a lot of fans who just don't even know the music and they still attend concerts. They just want to check it out and they support you with merch. So yeah, I think in terms of attendance and even merch sales, it's very different in America than in Europe. Touring in Europe is, I'd say it's more comfortable in some other ways, in hospitality and what the venues offer you. It's just different systems, you know. But overall, in terms of attendance in public, we're very happy in America, and I think we definitely want to come back as soon as possible to the US.
Yep. Being in a non-successful band for a long time prevents you of any. Come on, I mean, this. I will say honest. I'll be honest with you. This selling out on metal.
It's impossible.
I mean, come on, it's a fucking niche, you know. We make like we do death, progressive, whatever, symphonic, long songs. So maybe we do a song a little bit not that long or not that complicated, and some guy goes like, "You sell out, perfect." I'm okay with that. But we've done like hours of music already. We are just trying to express ourselves, and sometimes you don't feel like doing the same thing over and over. In fact, we are trying to avoid that at all costs. But the whole selling out, I mean, it's not pop. I mean, metal is a musical expression that is already, you know, against most of the public. So when I see people say stupid things like that, it's like, dude, come on, stop being a dick and support bands. Artists, no matter how big or small or beginner or experienced, that really goes down that path of trying to express something through music, has the respect. It's very difficult. If someone wants to try, just try before talking, because it's very difficult, because there are lots of insecurities when you're a musician. Doesn't matter how good are you doing. Look at Nickelback, they are like superstars, and they have to deal with that. And sometimes every night some little kid comes to me, a guitar player, I like your playing. And then I talk with them, and I have to explain to them that I have exactly the same insecurities that they have. But they are looking at me on the stage, they think that I'm like on top of the world and feeling good about myself, and I'm not feeling good
Meanwhile,
about
you just missed 2 notes.
Yeah, I felt, if only were two. If only were two. So, yeah, life is a mess most of the time. You know, people talk too much most of the time. I'm doing that right now. But yeah, respect on anyone that, because if you start like putting people down when they are trying to create something, maybe they will be the next big thing. Just shut up, let them do whatever. If you don't like, look to the other side and be nice with people. Come on.
But yeah, don't be a dick.
Don't be it.
We love you all. Thanks for watching.